The Big H Podcast, tune in now. Conversations that'll wow. Laugh and learn, stay a while. Let's explore that Hilton style. From the highs to the lows, every story just explodes. Mike's got questions on the go, diving deep from head to toe. Every week the guests align, sharing moments so divine. Stay with us, the pace is fine. Every episode you'll find. The Big H Podcast, tune in now. Conversations that'll wow. Laugh and learn, stay a while. Let's explore that Hilton style.
And now coaching girls flag football. I'm firming up the date tomorrow, but I've reached out to some college coaches, flag girls in Buffalo, one down in Long Island, and we're going to have them come up and run a skills camp, because you're going to start to see girls getting recruited and scholarships for it. And I want to create that platform. I've always been a firm believer, if I expect 2, 3, 4 years of hard work out of these girls or these boys, like, the least I can do is help them to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's a win-win. I think it's kind of a way of thanking them. But it's also a way of the younger kids seeing, wow, I got a superstar that's playing at the next level, and they came from your program, or our program, I guess you could say, is exciting. So I think the girls is going to take off even more with that. So
yeah, you beat me to the next question. Where do you see flag football going? You've won a bunch of awards. Could you bring some to me? Like, I know the Bills organization recognize you, and don't be shy.
Sure.
Some of the
well,
Section 5
it's tough sometimes, because really it's great to see received awards, but obviously I couldn't do it without great coaches that make me look smarter, and great players that make me look smarter. And obviously support of our family. You know, I was lucky enough to win 3 times Buffalo Bills Coach of the Week. You get recognized at halftime of a game and get a nice award, and they take care of you. So that was pretty special, especially because they only choose one Section 5 coach, and there's some unbelievable coaches. So for me to be even in the same breath is great. Was able to win Coach of the Year in our league a couple times for football. A couple of the ones that really stick out to me, they're really important. I won the Officials Award early on, and that was pretty special to me, because that means they see a lot in me and respect of what I do and what I stand for.
What was that like, going from coaching the boys team to a new sport, basically, with flag football and coaching girls?
Unbelievable experience. You know, I learned to appreciate how hard the girls want to be coached. You know, my big thing was, and I know they didn't want to be treated any differently. And I tell my boys all the time, they're never late, and they never have to talk back or question anything. They want to learn. And, you know, if you tell them a certain route or something, they all right, now how is this? They want to learn. They want to get better. And the growth, because they haven't played it, there's no bad habits. So the growth from week 1, you know, we lost the first game, we tied, and then we won 6 straight. And it was a lot to, you know, Coach Terry that did a great job with it too. But just watching the girls grow in it, and how they just bought into kind of what I was selling. You know, we talked about I've always used the same philosophy, no matter what sport I do, because it's always been to me about using the tool of the sport you're teaching to help develop them into young men and young women. And the thing I felt kind of proud to be a part of it was the fact that the women for the first time actually are doing something before men are. And so we brought in a lot of women role models to speak to the girls so they could see that, because I think that's something that's important, that, you know, it's at times it is a man-driven world, and it's nice to have them on the forefront. The Buffalo Bills were full tilt in their support, and all the NFL teams have been. It's just an unbelievable experience.
Talk to me a little bit about your family, your wife, and your kids.
Well, I couldn't be doing the amount of coaching if it wasn't for their support. You know, Jen hardly ever says no to me. She's my biggest supporter. First of all, I know she runs the house every day of the week anyways. Right. And is in charge of the house every day but when it comes to any season, especially football, because it's such a grind of a season, I mean, she does everything and anything. I mean, I call her MacGyver because she knows how to fix things, and she's not afraid to look it up and do it. And her support has been unbelievable. I always say a good coach isn't good unless they have a great support system, and she's my rock with that. Megan and Andrew have been tremendously supportive, especially when I'm in Wayne teaching and coaching, and then eventually starting to coach out this way. I'm dealing with a lot of other people's kids, sometimes more than I'm dealing with my kids. The unique kind of cool thing was being able to have the experience to coach my kids too. But there's plenty of times that I wasn't able to do that. But they supported me. And the biggest thing I loved how they supported me was the fact that they knew if I was coaching them in basketball, baseball, soccer, football, or flag football, they knew as soon as practice started or game started, they were so mature on knowing he's coach and not dad. And they didn't abuse that position. Maybe at home we had different conversations, but it was challenging at times, but they grew tremendously from that, because the reality is when they get a job, just because you know somebody doesn't mean they're going to take care of you the way you want to. You still got to do what you need to do. And their support let me do what I want to do, but also supporting me as their coach when I was their coach. And
the Big H Podcast, tune in now. Conversations that'll wow. Laugh and learn, stay a while. Let's explore that Hilton style. From the highs to the lows, every story just explodes. Mike's got questions on the go, diving deep from head to toe. Every week the guests align, sharing moments so divine. Stay with us, the pace is fine. Every episode you'll find. The Big H Podcast, tune in now. Conversations that'll wow. Laugh and learn, stay a while. Let's explore that Hilton style.